Call me NeoBlade. I have to check the video and it seems like it's working. I will go to my vision and this will complete the staircase step 1. I'm playing 13 pool. You can play 12 pool if you like this more. Again, you can scout with your overlord, because the rule is you may not look outside your base on your army, or you may not look at your army outside your base. You may not mine gas, and we'll see this. And you will see this Protoss will get into trouble. In the next episode I will show a replay with Mamba again, with Mamba. And you see I do not look at my army, but when my army dies I will take a look at it. I have Platinum's spending skill and GGtracker and an SQ of 70. I want to reach an SQ of 100, and this episode is dedicated so you will watch Mamba play and you won't see any difference to a pro gamer, I think, and you will see a difference in your games, and you have to be very, very careful not to go too early into step 2. So, because micro, if you make heavy micro, it will kill your spending skill. You won't get 100 SQ, spending quotient. So, I'm using the backspace method. I will show another method in the next video where I do a micro. And you see my money is much higher than Mamba's. I did not scout with my overlord, I did not scout Stargates, but he could build it proxy. We'll check out my queens. This one is okay, 25, 10, 18. This one is not okay. I always try to stay below 40 or 50. 40 I like more, but this was above 40. And the money is too high. My macro hatches come way too late, and I want to show you, you will make this kind of mistakes. I changed my hotkey layout from standard to grid, so I have problems finding the hotkeys and the control groups. You see, I scroll instead of using camera locations. And again, I try to stay safe against oracles and Dark Templar. Since I'm not allowed to scout with my army, I build safety spine crawlers and spore crawlers. You're allowed to take the watchtower, and you will see I have decent creep spread here. Mamba would be with creep at the opponent on this map on about 10 minutes, 12 minutes, I think. But you see my creep spread is not moving forward as fast as it could. But my minimap vision is quite okay. I'm checking his expansion and getting 800 minerals for it. My saturation is not as good as Mamba's, and I should take a fourth base. Sorry, a fourth base. I built links. We'll take a look at his drones. Oh my god. His probes are at 22. Okay. This is Bronze League. You will see I win easily. The next game I will lose. I want to emphasize, you will lose with this strategy. I did not attack early enough. My opponent, a Terran, in Staircase Step 2. And he has beaten me with mass Tors. But my creep spread reaches his base. And with creep spread, this is a success. In this game and the other game you see at the minimap, I could again push my creep forward. You see these creep tumors are ready to move forward. These creep tumors are ready to move forward. So I would have creep on my base here. You could start with only 2 creep tumors to your opponent, which I do here. You could start with 3, but since I have a lot of queens, I like to do more creep spread.
Mineral field depleted.
But I think my opponent will die now. I will show this replay from his vision when it's done.
Mineral field depleted.
And you see my hatches are almost any time injected, but my money is way too high. If you have money like that, please consider to play the Staircase Step 1 longer, because this money is not a Grandmaster spending skill, it is not an SQ above 100, and you should try to get an SQ above 100. You can upload your replays at sc2replaystats.com. You can use GGtracker, you can use C-Lite. Every tool I've mentioned is able to calculate your SQ. It's important you try to get Grandmaster spending skill or SQ above 100. So we show my attack. I will switch to his vision. He loses some probes. He did not make a wall in. These are common mistakes in the lower leagues. 12 workers killed. 15, 16. Again, let me emphasize, you can play every build order you like. I've opened with a 13 pool and my opponent has only 2 probes. 20 died in my A-move attack. You have seen I did not look at his base. This will be my links, but it is still in my favor, and I have 19 drones to 5 probes. So the Staircase will work in your leagues. And if you have to change your opening to try to put pressure on your opponent, please do so. If you want to play a 12 pool, 13 pool, 14 pool, that's totally up to you. This is the staircase step 1, and you have seen how many damage my opponent took versus a 13 pool. But my money, you see my money? It's way too high. It's awful. And you will never see Mamba in the next few episodes of the staircase program. You will never see him surpass 800 minerals, I think. And even if he does, and if he spends his money into lava or drones, he spends his lava into drones or zerglings, you will see he will go below 200 or even 100 minerals. You will never see something like this if Mamba plays, and that is important. That is very, very important. 1,000 minerals. You should never surpass 1,000 minerals with the staircase. He does not scout my opponent. That's totally fine in the Bronze League, not to scout. He's building pylons so he can overcharge them. But his production is not good enough. He has better units than I have. He can make photon overcharge, he cancels his nexus, and I get again more than 1,000 minerals. And in the other game I would have 9,000 minerals, but I'm maxed. But I should put spore crawlers on the map. But my macro and my mechanics aren't good enough to react to my opponent. Well, you see, he's one base, this is his income, this is mine. I have many bases, and my creep spread again is not pushed forward. But it's okay for bronze. Please try to remember the staircase step 0 for Zerg, powered by GGtracker, says you have to creep all over the map. Injects and creep spread are very, very important for Zerg, and you will see Mamba getting to his opponent, to our opponent or to his opponent with his creep spread. Mamba would be here with his creep right now. Okay guys, I think I've shown enough of my awful gameplay. I think if you're bronze or silver, you will make the same mistakes. And it's not about winning, it's about improving. Winning comes later. Try to improve, try not to win, try to improve, winning comes later. Thank you guys, please subscribe to my channel, and I see you guys in the next video.